Hey bitches, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss James Charles getting on a plane back to America and his PR tour just beginning. If you have not already seen my previous video about Nikita Dragon trying to help James Charles, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please note that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts, and please do not send any hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They're just meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. James Charles is finally heading back to the States from Australia, and it looks like his PR team is working double time because they are setting up the paparazzi to meet him at the airport. By the grace of God, and I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible, one paparazzi got the exclusive to know exactly what car James Charles was going to be getting out of at the Australia airport before heading into it, and he got to ask him a few questions. Here is that clip.
James, how are you? Any comment? Is Tati correct in what she's been saying?
Yeah, and so
Do you see straight men, James? Is your tour going to continue, James?
I'm sorry, but what in the Laura Lee PR move is this? Okay, James, we're going to go to the airport this morning. We're going to call one paparazzi person, and they're going to be exactly where we pull up. Then they're going to be exactly where you're going to walk. And then they're going to be in the exact position to get you on the escalator. What you need to do is, you need to just look sad, look somber, but don't wear anything too expensive. Okay, so wear one of your Sisters Apparel hoodies, because obviously we still want to promote that, because Jeffrey did releases from his merch thing, so we have to figure out how to sell all this stock right now. But also, we don't want you to look too disheveled, so if you could just pair that with a Balenciaga, like button-down jean shirt, but leave it open. Oh, and those boots. You have to wear the boots. I mean, it has to be classic James Charles. Like, come on, girl. Regarding James Charles' outfit, someone on Twitter said the following: I'm a fashion designer, certified makeup artist and stylist. I can break it up for you. When you dress your client, you do it to evoke certain feelings from the rest. Breaking down his outfit, he is wearing a denim jacket over a hoodie. That is something you would most likely see on teens. His brand is on the front of the hoodie, and not just that. He is wearing the Rainbow Sisters merch when we are so close to Pride Month. This is not just because. The black pants are there to mute the bottom, and the heels are a distraction for people to say he's still being himself. At the same time, those shoes are needle-high heels, and not that high. Those are meant to be seen, but ignored, by those not looking closely, like most people. He is wearing makeup. He canceled his beard and coloration for a more jovial, glowy look that will get young in your mind. In conclusion, his outfit, manner, and makeup were planned for him to look young and evoke the reaction most people would have naturally. That is only a child. Naturally, humans react like that to children and feel driven to protect them. The stylist in charge made a good work, as did the PR person. He could have left Australia by night, but he decided to do it mid-morning just when Tati should be uploading her usual scheduled video. See now? It is a very well-thought publicity stand. Someone on Reddit said the following: the PR operation feels sad for James' plan has been put into action. Honestly, I feel like this thing is so calculated. James ain't Princess Di. Why is he being followed through an Aussie airport like a Kardashian? Number 1. This isn't Hollywood. It's Brisbane. Paparazzi just happens to be at the airport, ? Number 2. Not only is the paparazzi there, but they happen to be set up by the car that James gets out of. Number 3. James is making no attempt to blend in. He's wearing stilettos and a branded Balenciaga jacket, not to mention Sisters merch. You can't tell me that there isn't a low-key way he could have flown out of Australia without the press finding him. Number 4. No makeup and a sad/neutral face is his best defense. It shows contriteness while also playing the victim, makes him look younger, and makes him more palatable to the mainstream press, like the trash GM, that is shook by and makeup. Number 5. He says nothing, because I'd bet my house and dog that he was coached not to speak. I don't know, maybe we as a people are just getting better at spotting, PR stunts that are happening right in front of us because we're in a world that is Kardashian. So you always see how they act in front of the cameras. Because if I was in a situation where I was dragged across the internet, the media, everywhere, and I had to get out of a country to get back to my home country, I would be wearing massive sunglasses, I would be wearing headphones so I could not hear anyone, I would have someone guiding me through that airport, and nobody would even be able to really see my face. I wouldn't sit there and go down an escalator and be like, and just tried to make everyone feel bad for me. So what is your opinion about this video the Daily Mail posted of James Charles getting to the airport and leaving Australia? Do you think that his PR team called a paparazzi and said, oh, this is where we're going to pull up, meet us there, you can ask a few questions, he's not going to answer them, but get him on video? Or do you think that the paparazzi was just lucky enough to be there? Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and now let's talk about the future of the Sisters Tour. Ever since all of this drama happened with Tati and James Charles and the internet has been going crazy, the media has been going crazy, a lot of people were like, what is going to be the future of James Charles Sisters Tour? Because if you know, it's going to kick off at the end of June, and honestly, I think it's going to get canceled. Okay, let me reword that. I think that James Charles Tour needs to get canceled, and let me tell you why. Because there is no way within 1 month, James Charles is going to be 100% to go on tour and perform for these kids and their parents who paid a lot of money to see him. He's going to end up giving a subpar show, and that is going to in turn have people recording him there, trying to find drama to talk about there. They are going to bring up questions about Tati in the Q&A. It's just not a good idea. He needs to either postpone the tour or cancel it and give everyone a refund back. And I think if James Charles is going to cancel his tour, he needs to do it sooner rather than later. Like, this just can't be like a week before and you go, oh, well, he's just not going to be able to do it. He's not 100%, so therefore we're just going to have to cancel the tour and let everyone down. It needs to be done now. Otherwise, you're just going to run the risk of upsetting more people. You know, going back to the whole PR thing, why do I get the impression in my mind that we are going to see James Charles in a ton of paparazzi pictures, like helping out with the homeless, helping out at food banks and all of that? Now, while I think that is a great idea and everyone should do that at least once in their life because it's great to give back and help, I just feel like they're going to try to shove James Charles down our throat to make everyone think that he's this amazing person. According to TMZ, 6 of the venues that James Charles is supposed to be at for his Sisters Tour are still reporting that they are planning to host him. I guess only time will tell if they are actually going to cancel it, but what is your opinion? Do you think that James Charles needs to cancel his tour fully and give people their money back, or do you think that he should postpone it for a later date, maybe sometime later this year, when he's going to be 100%? Something I find really interesting, after all the drama that James Charles has been in that has been amplified because of Tati's video, he is still yet to unfollow her over on Instagram. So then I sat here and started thinking, like, why would he not unfollow her? You think that would literally be one of the first things that he would do. I mean, with all the drama channels that he was following, once someone makes a video, he unfollows and he blocks them. So you would think that he would block someone who literally caused this havoc that is going on the internet right now. But then I was like, could this possibly be like a PR thing? Like, he's not going to unfollow her because later on they're going to come back and say he didn't do it because he still loves her, he cares about her, he doesn't understand like why she would do this to him, he really wants to work on their relationship in the future and make things right. I don't know. Just something that I'm thinking about. Another question that I have for everyone is, what do you think that James Charles' next move is going to be when it comes to trying to get back on the internet? Do you think he's going to go back to posting something on Instagram? Do you think he's going to be on Twitter? Do you think he's going to come back to YouTube with a video? Or do you think that he's just going to stay away for a while and is going to be seen around town helping out, as I said earlier in my video? I really personally feel like he needs to stay away from social media for a very long time, because it's only going to be negative and it's not going to turn into a positive for a very long time, I feel. People are going to, one, they're always going to be saying something negative about him in his comments. That's how the internet works. I mean, you could have done something like 20 years ago. Someone's going to find out about it. They're going to think it's new tea and they're going to come and try to bring it up, if you guys know what I'm saying. So I think that he needs to spend a lot of time away from social media. Literally, a social media detox would be what is best for him at this point in his life. I wanted to touch briefly on this whole Nikocado Trisha Paytas drama that is going on right now, because during this whole dramageddon, whatever you want to call it, with James Charles, I have been getting a ton of messages, a ton of comments, and a ton of tweets about, are you going to cover this subject? And my answer to that has been, right now I'm focusing on this James Charles thing because things are breaking like non-stop with that, so I really don't have time to do that. I am going to watch Nikokado's video. From what I have understood is that this is something that happened 2 years ago. It's being brought up again. Some things were not put into his video, so I'm not exactly sure what all of it is. I know people really want to hear about it, so I am going to do my best to get a video out for you guys regarding this matter. I'm not making any promises as to when that video will be out, as there is still stuff happening with James, but I will do my best. So please know that you have been heard. I have seen all of your comments. I have not been able to get back to all of the comments, or many of the comments for that matter, because there have been a lot, but just know I have seen what you guys have been saying, and I am going to work on a video. So with that said, please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions about everything that I talked about in today's video, and I love you guys. Please follow all my social media linked down in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.